Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Mr. Kyle Cohen. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am a 4th grade teacher in Cleveland, Ohio, and today you picked a great one to click on because we are in my kitchen and we are meal prepping. Today is Sunday, typically meal prep day for me, and I have not meal prepped since March. I'm not a chef, but I do know my way around a kitchen, and I thought in order to motivate myself to actually prepare a meal for this week, I thought I would throw on the camera and we could meal prep together. So go ahead, head to your kitchen, throw on this video, grab some ingredients, grab a sharp knife, and let's get into it. So today, my friends, we are meal prepping stir fry. It is an easy go-to meal that I like to make all of the time. Typically on Sundays I go grocery shopping, I then come home from the grocery store, and instead of procrastinating, I try to throw together as much food as possible on Sunday while I have the time and energy to do so. So I have some zucchini, just cutting that up. Typically when I meal prep, I try to think of the most bang for my buck that I can get. So today, this stir fry, we're just taking a ton of veggies, throwing them on a tray, putting them in the oven. We're gonna stir fry up some chicken, some brown rice, dump it all in together. Super easy, super affordable, and healthy. I find that as a teacher, what is easiest for me to do is meal prep as much as I can on Sunday so that I am not waking up in the morning and scrambling before I need to head to work. All I have to do, wake up in the morning, throw one of my meal preps into my lunch, and I am good to go. As a teacher, the week just gets so busy. The to-do list never ends, and everything just gets so hectic throughout the week. And I find that if I do not take time on Sunday to think about what I want to eat throughout the week, to go grocery shopping, and to actually prepare some of the food that I buy, it just never happens. Between everything that I have going on as a teacher, between deadlines that I have for graduate school, and actually trying to maintain some work-life balance, finding the time throughout the week to prepare meals and go grocery shopping is really difficult for me. I keep pointing with the knife. It's nothing personal. I'm talking with my hands. One of the easiest meals to meal prep is stir fry, or anything involving veggies that I could just throw on sheet trays and put in the oven. It takes me about 15 minutes to prepare, wash, cut all the vegetables, throw them on the sheet tray, put some olive oil, some salt and pepper all over them, and my work is done. They cook in the oven for about 30 minutes, get them all nice and crispy, and you can prepare them in countless ways, whatever you're interested in. I'm a big fan of stir fry. I like teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, those sorts of things. So that's what we're preparing today. Yes, it is annoying to have to deal with all of this on Sunday when I could be laying on the couch and doing nothing, but I actually find it kind of relaxing and therapeutic to prepare this food, to have it just done, and it eases so much stress and anxiety throughout the week. I'll never forget my first year of teaching when I wasn't packing lunch in the morning. Not only was I already incredibly stressed as a first-year teacher, but I was waking up extra early to throw lunch together, and it ended up being just whatever I can find in my pantry or in my fridge. It was not healthy, it did not make me feel good, as opposed to eating these lunches that I actually think about and prepare for myself. I also, as a first-year teacher, would try over my lunch break to sprint to Chipotle as fast as I could. So I would drop my kids off at lunch, I would run to Chipotle, not actually run, I would get in my car, drive to Chipotle, come back to school, engulf Chipotle in under 5 minutes because that's how much time I had, and I would do that like once a week. Now, I love Trader Joe's just as much as the next person, but I was getting caught spending so much money there by purchasing all of the pre-packaged, already washed and cut vegetables. So for me, I like to just take the time to buy the veggies uncut, unwashed, do it myself. It's so much cheaper. So on my 2 sheet trays, I have mushrooms, red bell peppers, carrots, zucchini, we have broccoli and green beans. I cook them all like this in the oven because it's so much easier than having to stir fry them in a wok or something, but I do love my wok, nothing against my wok. I cannot believe that tomorrow is actually my first day of physically reporting to work since March. If you have missed any of my previous videos, I highly recommend checking them out. I go into detail about what the upcoming school year is going to look like for me, for my students, and for our district. We are returning to school in a hybrid model, so basically students will be in school 2 days a week, online 3 days a week. I will have half my students Monday, Wednesday, the other half Tuesday, Thursday, no students Friday. And that is our plan for the upcoming year. I'm not sure how long it's going to stick with everything going on in terms of our global health crisis, but we're giving it a try to start out the year. We will see what happens. At first, I was really anxious about returning to work, especially considering so many districts across the country have opted in for 100% remote learning to start off the year. But I am trusting that the people in positions of leadership throughout my district are taking the appropriate measures to consider the needs of all of our students and families and community members. We also just got news that the code for our county in the state of Ohio has lowered down. We were in level 3 and now we have just moved to level 2. So hopefully things are in our favor. Again, we're just remaining flexible throughout this year. It's all that we can be doing as teachers. Also, if you're wondering, my eyes are burning from these onions. What I like to do when I make this stir fry is toss the onions all throughout. Adds a ton of flavor, makes everything taste so much better. Ah! Onions! I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine! Now, because I'm going a stir-fry route, I decided to pick up some green onions. I put some of the green onions on the vegetables, and then I'll put some on the chicken. So I'm gonna cut them all right now, and then reserve some for later, for when we prepare the chicken. So my vegetables are all cut and prepared. All I'm going to do now is throw on a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, add some great flavor, make sure that our vegetables are not sticking to the pan. I'm then just going to add some freshly ground black pepper all over the vegetables. I then have garlic salt from Trader Joe's. This stuff is great. This is not sponsored by Trader Joe's. If Trader Joe's wants to sponsor me, that would be excellent. Now I'm going to take my clean washed hands and toss the olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic salt all over the vegetables. Make sure that everything is all nicely coated. My vegetables are cut, seasoned, prepared, and ready to head into the oven. I have my oven preheated at 425 degrees. I'm gonna toss these in for about 20 to 30 minutes. Keep an eye on them. Depending on your oven and your vegetables, you may need to adjust the time. Vegetables are in the oven. They are getting crispy and cooked and perfect. Going ahead and preparing some brown rice. The brown rice is gonna be the base of our meal. Gonna prepare about 2 cups of instant brown rice. I buy the instant rice because I like the taste of it and it cooks significantly faster, so why not make my life easier? We're also going to get our chicken prepared and ready to go. I like chicken. If you do not enjoy chicken, obviously don't include it in your stir fry. This would also be great with fish or any other substitute of your choice. Tofu, whatever the cool kids are eating these days. Also, if you are a vegetarian or a vegan, now would probably be a great time to fast forward through this section of the video and go get some tofu for you. I apologize in advance if you find that me cutting chicken is very disturbing to the eye, so you could fast forward. I also have soyaki from Trader Joe's. This is one of my favorite teriyaki type of sauces. I have my wok. I have 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil down in my wok that is preheating. In the meantime, my water is boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and add my brown rice into the pot. 1 cup, 2 cups. Give it a stir. Lid on. Drop the heat. Cook that for about 10 minutes. Again, it's instant rice, so it's not going to take 45 minutes like typical rice takes. My wok is preheated. Going to take the chicken and add it on in. Our veggies are finishing up in the oven. Our chicken is finishing up in the wok. Our rice is finishing up in the pot. Everything is happening all at once. The hardest part of all of this was physically going to the grocery store and coming back. Now that that was done, this whole preparation was super, super easy. I hope that you see that. We as teachers deserve to be taking care of our bodies. As teachers, we are so constantly worrying about our students. We're worrying about what is best for them. We are thinking about what we need to be doing to be positioning them to be as successful as possible, and we often forget to take care of ourselves. And I know it's hard to hear and a little bit of tough love, but teachers, we need to be doing a better job of taking care of our physical and mental health, and preparing lunch is just one easy thing I can be doing. It's one action step that I can be taking to make sure that I am fueling my body throughout the school day. Our rice is finished, so I just went ahead and took that off of the heat. I added our sauce and green onions into the chicken. Just finalizing this, gonna let it simmer for about 1 minute, and then we are going to be done over here. I wish I had the ability for you to smell what's happening in here, but you'll have to take my word for it. Everything smells great. Going to take my brown rice that just finished up cooking and add it into the base of all of my Tupperware. I have my broccoli and green beans all finished from the oven. Going to add them into our Tupperware. Going to go ahead and add these on in. And last but not least, we have our chicken and our sauce, which we will just put right on top of the veggies. So there we have it. We have stir fry with chicken, brown rice, and veggies all set for my lunch for this week. What are you going to be meal prepping for this week? Go ahead and leave a comment down below of what you are having for lunch this week. What are some of your favorite go-to meal prepped meals? If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. I so appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.